Corny Nation. And our time away from each other, a few things have happened that we want to officially disclose to you. And we would like to make an official apology for Macaulay's conduct in last episode. We got a lot of
Boom.
uh, letters and phone calls and emails about his word choice for
Yeah.
"cum daddy," and we would just like to say that he was not referring to a certain person or a group
I
of
was
people.
I was referring to Aunt May.
He was referring to Aunt May
That's
as "cum daddy dumpster."
that's you can tell she was putting it out there. Whole film in that little nightie when her house got blown up.
Yeah,
She was
she.
Norman was saying finish it but not in the context you think.
Yeah. They had to, scrub it a little
They
bit. They
edited it
edited it.
out.
By the way, today on Instagram, I saw this clip. There is a feature length musical knockoff of Wizard of Oz porno.
Oh, that's our next movie review, right?
Yes, so we're gonna have to find it and watch it. I heard that I was reading that you can find it on YouTube, but all the sex edited out. But I'm like,
Boo.
boo!
What's the
I gotta
point?
watch it. What's the point? So we got to see if we can get our hands on that.
I'll look into it.
Okay, we'll
Don't
get
you
our
worry.
producer. What's our producer's name?
What's your name?
Wait, he's over here too. What's your name? Jake. My
Mine doesn't
producer's name is
speak.
Jason.
Mine doesn't speak. He
I
looks
don't
scared.
let Jake speak.
He looks
Jake,
scared.
don't speak or look at us. But I need you to look up that movie for us.
Why are
Well, you
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 so
keep Jake.
scared?
Well, your producer's not there for the podcast. You keep him down in your basement for.
Yeah, he just lives in my basement.
Yeah. But he consensually. Someone's
Define,
just got into my house.
define, huh?
But yeah, I just got home.
What are you gonna do?
Probably go touch her
Do
like
that.
this.
Do that off the podcast. Don't do that. Don't do that on here.
Babe. Cat's probably got out.
Are you
Um,
are you about to you're not allowed to prove that you have a wife on this podcast.
no, I'm making sure she doesn't come up here.
Because it needs to be mystery. It needs
I
to
would
be a
never,
mystery.
I would never reveal my wife because
She did a picture behind you.
oh shit,
Everyone knows.
everyone knows that I used to be the one in your basement.
You were. I have a poster of my wife right over here next to me, but I keep it to where only I can look at it.
Is she clothed?
Yeah, she's closed.
Define a poster.
You remember how people did their senior and sophomore recitals, and
Oh
some people
yeah,
had like nicer posters made of it?
yeah.
She has a nicer poster of one of hers, and I hung it up in my office.
Do you remember when I owe you a poster?
Oh, why? I'm well aware you've owed me a poster since 2017?
2018.
2018? You've owed me a
Thank you very
poster.
much. Maybe on the 10-year anniversary.
I'll finally get my poster.
I'll
It's all I
finally get.
wanted. All the other perks is like I don't even need my name in the credits. I just want the poster.
And then I spelled your name wrong in the
And then my name
credits.
was spelt wrong in the credits. And I was like, man, that's cool.
That is awesome, dude.
I I'm kind of upset you didn't ask me to come back for the actual production of that film. You
Oh,
only
I
used me in the
forgot you did the
test footage.
previs.
Yeah,
Dude, I forgot about that. I still have that.
yeah. Art,
I'm gonna send that to you. I got to figure out how I can post that online.
art.
You and that, Liz.
Yeah. Before dark, before dark.
Before dark. Hang on, let me close this door. Babe,
Whenever you close the door, another door opens.
babe, more love.
Oh no.
Hi, I'm up here.
Oh,
Love you.
oh no.
Like another 40 minutes ish. Is that okay? All right. Love you. If you heard that, I was not getting permission from my wife to continue doing this. That is not what I
I
was
was
doing.
afraid she was gonna say no, and we just released this part. The part that has no reference to Spider-Man whatsoever. Where you just reference, we gotta watch the Wizard of Oz porn at some point.
Dude, we gotta find that. All right, sorry. My favorite scene in Spider-Man.
Yeah. So they're fighting. They're fighting.
And dude, I love the half face.
Oh, when the bomb goes off, I'm like, so good.
And then Green Goblin starts getting the shit kicked out of him, and he takes off. He's like, "No, Peter,
It's me.
it's me, damn it!" And
That's
then he's
my
like,
favorite. My favorite meme I've ever seen is like when you and your friend are having a threesome and you start spreading the wrong cheeks. And it's like, Peter, stop! It's me.
"I haven't seen that."
So funny. Peter, stop! It's me.
That is awesome. Oh, that's great.
And so then he's like, help me. Come on.
Help a brother out. And when I first watched this, I was like, he really means it. Hit that little boop, boop, boop.
And then just the character shift to Godspeed, Spider-Man.
God, I love it so much. And then he's like, shoot.
And then do you see where the glider stabs him?
And then he is.
The glider just stabs him straight in the dick.
I wondered that same too, because I always remember it being like in the abdomen. But then yeah, it hit, and I was like, that's oddly
That's his
low.
dick. It's one of those like, oh, I think he could live, but he's just like, kill me.
Yeah, can we now?
Because
Because
it
there's in
just
a weird. I guess they did it because the whole time I was thinking, I was like, he has to fall over onto it.
yeah.
Because I remember him like falling. So yeah, if it was up too high, he couldn't. He would have just been like that.
Yeah.
So I had to go lower. Like with,
And then
and then he says, "Oh, down, baby." That was such a sad moment.
yeah.
Mariana last night or last whenever I watched it, she watched the tail end of it with me. She said she always cried in that part. I said, me too.
Oh,
That part.
he's the bad guy. You should be happy he's dead.
Yeah, but he's Norm.
Norm.
There was some good in him. Green Goblin just beat it out of
Norm.
him.
Then he goblined.
And then he goblin all over the place.
He's like, I'm goblin. Goblin these nuts.
Also, if
So
I was
then,
Peter, I would for sure tell Harry.
yeah, but by the way, your dad was
Once Harry was like, I'm gonna fucking kill Spider-Man, I'd be like, dude, relax.
goblin.
I don't know how to tell you this, but
Your dad was goblin.
your dad was Goblin.
Your
Sorry
dad,
about it.
your dad was straight up out of your goblin.
Also, another weird thing to do to just place a dead body
Ah, incredibly
in the
bizarre.
house.
Incredibly
Yeah.
bizarre.
He got him naked and was like, I'm just gonna leave the body here.
Yep. Yep.
The son's gonna find him. Harry's gonna find him, and that's how I'm gonna
And
do
that's
this.
that.
I would have, yeah, called cops. I don't
But
know.
hey, by the way, there's
Hospital.
goblins over here.
I guess he was trying to be respectful, but if you got him naked, you could have gotten him naked anyway and then left him
Definitely,
there.
it
And then
definitely
like,
came off that you killed him.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
And Harry's like, you stabbed him in the dick, Spider-Man.
And he got a gun. I didn't realize he grabbed a gun.
Why did you stab my dad in
Did
the
you stab my
dick?
dad in the dick? His
Spider
favorite part.
It's Spider-Man, no. And then they go to a funeral
And
because
he's
there's
like,
always a funeral.
always a funeral at the end of a superhero movie.
And then Mary Jane's like, we should
We
be
should do
together.
this.
We should do it.
And
And he's
Harry's like, the Green Goblin found out. That means other people could find out who I am. So
and
you and I can never be together. But he's
but,
just like, I just want to be friends.
but here's my mouth so we can always kiss.
So yeah, I just want to be friends. But here's my mouth, so we can always kiss.
That's so we can always kiss.
And it takes her a strange amount of time to figure out that that was the same kiss. Also, I'll be honest, I wouldn't be able to know,
Probably not.
but
Unless
she
he
did
did
it.
something unless he did something specific with his tongue that you're like, Spider-Man did
Spider-Man did the Twister 3000
that.
in my mouth last time. Also, have you ever kissed somebody upside? We forgot about that whole upside down kiss, the most
Think,
iconic.
oh, what a kiss.
I've never kissed somebody upside down.
I have.
Were you trying to recreate the scene, or were you just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it was like it was like a dare thing, like, oh, do the Spider-Man kiss.
how did it go?
I was the so the way we created it was I sat on the floor. So there's a couch. So I sat on the floor and then like she like came over like the top of me.
So she was Spider-Man in this
She was
scenario.
Spider-Man, which
Well, let me answer this: was it just you two in the room,
upsetting
or
for me because I was like, man, I really want to be Spider-Man. But then she got to be Spider-Man. I was like, damn.
was it just you two? Like she dared you? She was like, or
No, no,
this was
this
like
is
a
in a room of
party?
people. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
there was a
okay.
room of people here that watched it. And looking back, like why
Wait, the whole
it
room watched you do this?
yeah, yeah. And so
Okay,
looking back
okay.
on it now, it's like I would be very uncomfortable if a room of people watched me and my wife kiss. Um, and so the fact like in high school I was just okay with a whole room of people me watching me and this girl kiss. Weird now thinking back to it.
Yeah, a little weird, but I agree. Yeah, usually high school is a weird time of
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
exploring.
again, she got to be Spider-Man, so like it
Mhm.
was cool because like I'm kissing a girl, but like it would have been cool if
You,
I got to be Spider-Man.
yeah, you didn't even get to really reenact it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. But unless you think of it reverse.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. You just don't have the blood rushing to your head. A
Right.
different head. So she's like, "Oh
That's
my
the
God,
kiss.
that's the kiss that did this." And he's like, "I am Spider-Man." And then Creed, or not Creed, Nickelback comes in and is like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
nice shame
hero."
that a hero could save us.
So that's the movie. I listen. I know we bashed it because we're older now and it's fun to do that, but it holds. I just totally
It
disagree with
still holds
Jared.
up. I could
Such a
still
great
rewatch
superhero
it
movie.
anytime. I think this is a trilogy you could name any, and I'd watch any of them anytime.
So I watched the first one, I don't know, hundreds of times, literally
Yeah.
probably hundreds of times. I've only seen the second one maybe once, and the third one I know for sure only once. So I don't, the only part I remember of the second one is when Doc Ock goes into the water with the thingy.
Uh-huh.
When, but now, oh wait, this might not be the second one. When Peter and Mary Jane are in the web like a hammock. Is that the
That's the third
second or
one.
third?
That's the
Oh,
third
so I
one.
don't remember how it's revealed that
I
he's
I
Spider-Man.
I think I think there's an extended cut of the second one that exists.
Hmm.
I don't have that one, but we could
So,
try
but
to find it.
now I'm for sure gonna have to watch the second and third just because
Oh, definitely.
I
We're doing.
gotta.
We're doing. We're doing it.
So okay, out of 4 stars, what are you giving it? Let me ask you two questions. Out of 4 stars, what would you give it on a cinematic art piece? And then what like you would give it as you, Macaulay?
Me as me, I'm giving it 4 because this is
Okay.
I every time I watch it, I have fun. Every time I watch it, it's just a good time. Every time I watch it, I'm like, "Ah, this is such a good time." As a cinematic art piece, I do think it deserves higher marks there because this and like X-Men, I feel like really kind of solidified like superhero movies can work,
Yeah,
which led to like the phenomenon that it became. And granted, we've gotten some duds along the way,
sure.
but like the phenomenon of the superhero movie, I think this helped push that.
I would agree. I think it catapulted the
Right.
genre into what it is for sure.
So maybe 3 out of 4 for cinematic art piece.
Okay. I'm doing the same. I'll go 4 out of 4 for enjoyment
You, yeah.
for me. I would give it right now, if it came out right now, I would probably give it like a 2.
If it
But
came out now,
for
but
the
like,
time, I would
yeah,
give it a 3 out of 4
yeah,
because that was pretty crazy for
yeah.
2002. So kudos to M Night Shyamalan,
Rami Shamalami,
Rami
Sam Raimi,
Shyamalami, Sam Raimi. Oh, it's the first time I ever noticed a cameo of
Bruce Campbell.
no. Oh no, I didn't notice that one.
Oh,
I forgot to look out for him. Where was he in this one?
he's the wrestling announcer
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
because he's the one that gives him the Spider-Man name. Because
Yeah.
my name
The
is the
human
human spider.
spider.
That's
That's all
lame.
you got, kid? Stan Lee.
Oh,
Did you catch it?
where is he in this one?
It's when the world festival thing, when
Yeah.
Goblin comes in, he like grabs a kid, like runs his
Okay.
side. So there's no like line or like
Right,
major.
right. This is when they were subtle.
Yeah, this is when they were very
When they
subtle.
weren't like, I'm Stan Lee, bitches.
And everyone's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
All right, so some fun little facts.
Yeah, hit me with some factoids.
There was a significant world event that had a large impact on this movie. Can you guess what that world event was?
9/11.
It was 9/11.
But why
So
did it have an impact on this
in
movie?
the original like trailer for this movie, he strung up a helicopter between the two towers.
Really?
Huh? And that was like the original trailer for this. And so then, 9/11 happened and they were like, cut that.
I wonder if they had to cut out some of the movie if they had like
There are
scenes
scenes where you see the two towers.
in the movie currently.
Huh.
Oh, I didn't
A big
notice.
one at the end of the movie, you can see it in the reflection of his eyes.
Really?
Mhm.
That's oddly
It might have been intentional. That one
specific.
might have been intentional. So the scene, the scene where they throw shit at him,
Yeah.
they added that after 9/11 as like a New York's got unity type of thing.
Oh, so that wasn't originally how Green
I
Goblin.
don't think that was originally in it. I think Sam
Mm,
added that scene after 9/11 for that
it makes
purpose.
sense. You mess with New York, yeah, you
Yeah,
mess with all of us,
yeah.
you mess with all of us. Interesting.
Hmm.
Wow, I'd love to go find the original trailer.
It's on YouTube. If you look
It
up like
is?
Spider-Man Twin Tower trailer, it'll show it to you.
All right, I'm gonna look that up.
And
That's
he strings it
interesting.
up between them. And I don't
So,
know if
but if it was
maybe
in the trailer, that had to have been a scene in the.
I think it was like just like that we're making a Spider-Man movie.
Oh, so it was like a promo.
Right, 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 right,
Got it.
right.
Got it. Wow. Okay, that's a good one.
Yep, yeah, yeah. And we
That was
talked
good.
about the whole $100 things if he punched Tobey Maguire in the face.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. It breaks my heart that he was such a dickhole
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
that one. I wonder if Kirsten Dunst thought the same thing. She's like
They
this.
dated for a bit.
Really?
Yep, she and Toby dated for a bit.
After this movie?
Hmm.
I did not know that.
And they broke up. And Sam was worried. He's like, oh, but they were fine.
Good for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for them.
So with that, every Spider-Man dates their interest and their love interest in real life.
Well, not the animated guy.
Oh, well, yeah. Damn. Damn.
Wait, are Zendaya and Tom Holland still dating?
Yeah,
Okay. And they dated from the movie. They started because of the movie.
yeah, yeah.
Even though she's not in the first one. She is,
She's
but
in it
she's like, I'm
for a
here.
second. Yeah,
And they started dating from that?
I think so.
Wow. And then
Emma Stone and Andrew
Garfield
Garfield
and
dated.
Garfield dated. They're not dating anymore.
No. Right.
Mm. Oh, what happened?
You know.
Yeah, I know. I've dated a lot of celebrities. I know how
Yeah,
it
yeah,
goes.
you get it.
Yeah, I know. I guess
If I had a nickel for every celebrity I dated.
that's an interesting every live action Spider-Man the co-stars date after
Yeah.
the movie. Hmm. Keep them
Maybe
coming. Keep them coming.
maybe you should be Spider-Man and I'll be Mary Jane.
It's not cheating if it's your friend.
That's true.
Everyone knows that.
So they made another mask for Green Goblin. So you know, it kind of looks like a biker helmet type thing.
Yeah.
They made one that looks more goblin-y.
Really?
They did, but Sam Raimi said no because he was afraid that it was just a little too much. He was like, the metallic one, audiences will believe, but if we do the goblin one, it won't help them suspend their disbelief. They'd be like, well, that's just ridiculous.
I would love to see it because obviously the Green Goblin
I
looks
think there's
ridiculous.
footage of it where you can see what it looked like at one point.
Oh, I did not. So when you said more goblin, like more like fleshy and
No, it looks more like what he looked like in the comic.
in the comics, interesting. I like what they landed on. It makes sense
Yeah,
in the
I
world.
like his design. It's cool.
Yeah. All right, keep them coming. This is great.
Shit.
Oh no, is that your last fact?
Let me think of some more.
No, that was your last fact. That was it.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I do know there was attempts for other Spider-Man movies.
Prior to
James,
this one.
yeah, James Cameron was talking about making a Spider-Man movie,
No way, dude. That would
and
have been
he was
wild.
gonna cast Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wow, dude. Think how different our world would be if that
It'd
happened.
be so different. There's also another person that wanted to make a Spider-Man movie. Famous pop sensation Michael Jackson
No way.
wanted to make a Spider-Man movie.
Well,
Let me look it up.
that makes a little bit more sense because well, allegedly.
Say it. Say it.
Allegedly. Well, he would just let kids sleep in his bed, but not in a weird way. He would
Macaulay
just
Culkin came out and said it was not weird.
yeah, he just a grown man would give him cookies and they'd sleep in the bed. It's not weird.
He had a strong desire to play the character.
Wow. Oh, he wanted to be Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would have been
Why? What don't you like about it?
not because what you're thinking, because he's a grown ass man. I
Like
guess Toby
Tobey
was a grown ass
Maguire?
man.
Like Tobey Maguire?
Touche, touche.
Just like
Man,
Toby.
Leonardo though, that would have been crazy.
He and Toby are friends.
Really? I can see that. I bet they're both
Yeah, they were
assholes
child
together.
stars together, and so they were like
Yeah.
they were friends.
Is Tom Holland still slated to do like he
Yes.
still is Spider-Man for the
Yeah.
foreseeable future?
Yeah. I think they're
I
gonna
wonder
kill him.
in the next one or in a few?
No, they'll give him. I think he'll do another few. I think
Another
he has
few?
to be.
Wow.
I think he has to be the next big focus of the next big Marvel thing.
Are they still going with the Marvel thing? Because I know it's been like weird
They're
because they've
slowing
all
it
been kind of
down, but they're
shitty.
still planning on going with Doomsday's the next big one, and then Secret Wars after that.
How are they gonna? I don't understand this whole Doomsday with uh Robert Downey Jr. Are they gonna like?
It's an
Is it a
alternate.
multiverse thing?
Yeah, it's a multiverse. So in
Okay.
their universe, Tony Stark becomes a Doctor Doom.
Mm.
And
So
so
now we're
there's
just gonna be in a totally different universe.
well, he's gonna make his I think he's gonna make his way to
To our
our universe.
so, but they had a lot slated, right? But they took a lot off the calendar.
They had a lot slated because Jonathan Major Kang was gonna be a next big thing.
Yeah, I forgot
But
about
then
that.
everything with Jonathan Majors happened. And so I think there's something with that. So Jonathan Majors, the whole thing happens. They've slated all these movies with Kang as the villain. But they've at this point established that Kang is a very much a variant style character with a lot of variants,
Mm.
which to me just like is the easiest thing to recast. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say they
hey,
should recast it.
this is the variant that's going to do this, which makes me believe it had to be in his contract that you can't cast another actor as Kang. Or
Uh,
because it's like, oh, I'm playing this very much multiversal, lots of variants character. I'm the only one that can be him. I could see that being a thing. Because to me, it's
yeah,
like That's the easiest decision ever. Like, recast him, keep the slate,
Yeah.
and then it's so easy to like. You've just kind of pushed aside other pickles in this universe, whereas this is easier. Like, you straight up just recasted Terrence Howard from the first Iron Man and just didn't care about it.
I was gonna say, like, what's the present? How they've
And the same
so
thing
they've recasted
with
in the
the
Marvel
same thing
universe.
with Harrison Ford. He in the movie he's in, there's a another actor passed away, and Harrison Ford is just playing that character.
Oh, and the latest Hulk thing,
Yeah. And they're like,
Captain
yep,
America.
yep, he's him now. And it's like, so that's why I think it had to be in his contract that like,
Hmm,
because
that's a
otherwise, like,
good point.
why haven't you done it?
Yeah. Was that Captain America good?
I had a fun time.
You know what's funny? Before I ask the question, I was like, I guarantee you he's gonna say I had a fun time. Every time I ask you about the latest Marvel movies, it's the same answer. Like I had a fun time. I heard it was garbage. I don't know. I didn't see it.
There's things that there's a lot of reshoots, and there's times where you can tell that something was reshot.
Why were there a bunch of reshoots?
The test screenings didn't go well.
Hmm.
So there's reshoots, you can tell that things were reshot, and just like the main bad guy, I didn't really, I kind of felt like didn't live up to the potential.
Is this in the vein of like the main ones, or is this just like a side?
It, I think it could have helped push it forward, but it doesn't.
Hmm.
Like, it establishes some new norms for the universe, but nothing like crazy.
So we're still in the main timeline that we
Yeah.
originated in.
Oh yeah.
So we're not deviating from that.
Yeah.
Wait, Loki season two. I watched that, right? What happens
Yeah.
at the end?
He
What?
becomes the god of stories.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
he
That's right.
connects
He
himself to
like
the
is
tree.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. Are they coming out with season three? Surely not.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's just getting he is watching over the tree.
Hmm.
So I'm sure he'll show up and stuff, but probably not another series.
Dude, I haven't seen a Marvel thing in a very long time.
You do
I
Deadpool and Wolverine?
oh, I did do Deadpool, Wolverine.
That
Um,
was the most recent one, I think, besides
yeah, I was gonna say I saw that last year.
July, I think is when it came out.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, actually, yeah, that would make sense because it was when I moved down here. So yeah.
Daredevil just came back
Oh,
on
really?
Disney Plus. Yeah, they made a new Daredevil show.
Oh, that's right. I've been seeing billboards for it. Is it any
Yeah,
good?
I haven't done it yet.
I just don't know if I forget everything that's happened.
That's my I don't since it's now like officially like Marvel did it, not Netflix. It's like, do I need to remember the details from the Netflix one to do this one? Or like, is it
Is
okay?
Did Disney buy the catalog from Netflix, or are those series still on Netflix?
Those series are on Disney Plus now.
Interesting. Interesting. So they must have paid a shit ton of money.
I don't know. I don't know how all that came about. I don't know how Netflix made those shows.
Eh. Yeah, that was a big thing for a while because then they
Yeah,
had Luke Cage,
Luke
uh,
Cage, Jessica
Jessica
Jones,
Jones.
Iron Fist.
I forgot about all that.
Yeah. And that's what I'm like, I don't know, but I'm like, surely if I'm Disney Marvel, I'm like, hey, new Daredevil show should capture the same vibe as that one, but we should not make people watch all of that because
Right.
it didn't work. That's why it's not still there.
But it's the same it's the same two.
Yeah,
It's Kingpin and what's his butt.
yeah.
So it'd have to so nobody know well, is it already currently out or is
I
it
think the
coming out?
first two episodes came out like yesterday.
Oh, okay. I'm just yeah, I'm wondering if it surely follows the same
And again, I don't know, like,
path, right?
because at that point, yeah, when you're reusing characters, it's like there's got to be something. But I'm like, I'm just thinking for me, I would not think, hey, I didn't do the Netflix shows, but Daredevil's been in Spider-Man, he was in She-Hulk. I'd be interested in watching this show. I know I would not be happy if like I did not have that prior knowledge of the Netflix shows and I started this new one and I'm like, I have no idea what's happening. And then to find out, you got to watch 3 seasons of this, 2 seasons, 4 seasons, and this
But
other.
I feel like that's what Disney's been doing with Marvel lately. And if they have
Yeah,
the
but
catalog on Disney Plus, then they're like,
yeah,
go
but
watch
that
this
was what
shit
they
so you
did with
know.
their shows. This is Netflix's shows.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't know. I'll watch it because I love the Deadpool series on Netflix. I thought
What?
they did really. I loved the Deadpool series on Netflix.
The Daredevil?
I love the Daredevil.
There wasn't a Deadpool dude. Yeah, the Daredevil one was really good.
I liked Deadpool and Wolverine. That was fun.
I like that one. I
That was
like that one a
fun.
good bit.
Um, Now Ryan Reynolds' wife is. I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't understand that whole thing. Is she? Or
there's a
do we
lot
like her?
going
Do we
on
not
there.
like her? I don't understand. I don't
It
understand the
flips
scandal.
depending on the week. At
Okay.
this point, I don't think she's being well received anymore. I think she's
Why?
currently
What did she do? Wasn't she mad at him for sexual assault?
so stuff came out there, but he has now released other messages of him going like, she's full of it. Like I offered to have these things on set, and she basically he's releasing stuff now where she basically pushed her way into the director's chair.
Hmm.
So there's another theory out there. They're all theories.
Oh, I love a good
There's a
theory.
theory that they were hooking up,
Hmm.
sending the texts. Her husband discovers said text, and she then has to go
Hmm.
into, you're like one of the biggest names right now.
Hmm.
This is what happened. He's just not leaving me alone, and these other issues are happening on set. The theory.
That's the best theory that I've heard. Because I'm like, I don't understand why she would accuse him of that if it didn't
If
happen.
if
Like,
it
what's
didn't
the
happen,
advantage of doing that? But if it really didn't happen, he has all this proof that it didn't happen. What would there'd be no strategic advantage,
yeah,
at
no,
least from what I've which, but that makes it that could be a reason as to why.
crazy.
I don't know. She lives in Hollywood. I'll drive
You
by
would
and
reach
call
out
her.
to her.
Yeah, I'll reach out.
And there's a thing that happened on the SNL 50.
Okay, yeah, explain it. I heard a little bit that Ryan Reynolds said something. What did he
So,
say?
like, he and Blake are in the audience at one point, and like, the camera pans to them, and like, oh gosh, Ryan, how are you doing? And he does this whole, it depends, what all have you heard? There's a look on Blake Lively's face of, I did not know you were gonna say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's like, oh, there's a, when you look at her, it looks kind of like, and maybe she's playing it up for the,
Hmm.
for the comedy of it. But there's a look on her face that looks like I didn't know this was gonna be happening.
That's amazing.
So it's drama, man.
Did have they always been together, or were they with different people before they got together?
Oh, Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was married to ScarJo.
lit.
Yeah, because yeah, Ryan and Blake got together because of Green Lantern.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I've never seen it. So she was the love interest in that
Yeah,
movie?
yeah,
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So then she got on her own movie, was like, I'm gonna do the same thing. But then she's like, oh wait, I don't want to do that.
No, I don't wanna do that.
Allegedly. We don't know.
Allegedly, we don't know. We don't. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Do you think? Do you have a chance?
With Blake Lively?
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, with Ryan Reynolds? I think so. I know he and Rob McElhenney are kind of doing each other right now.
Yeah,
So once one of them messes up, then I'll be able to.
you'll be slide right in.
I'll
Do you
slide
think
right
you'll
in
have
there.
to manage the soccer team if you do that?
Um, no, here's my theory. I think Rob is going to mess up somehow, and then so Ryan's going to be pissed, sell his side of the team. He's going to be
Um,
so like pissed about it. Then I'll come in and be like, "Don't worry about it, Ryan. Like it's okay. You and
you'll
I
buy
can.
another soccer
We'll
team?
buy another soccer team together.
Buy a hockey team.
We could do that. And because of my substitute teaching money, I could help him out a lot.
You'd be like, hey, I'll buy um
I'll, I'll buy us some merch.
I'll buy some merch.
Um, well, this has been Corny Boys. Peace out, Corny Nation. Go fly web fly. See
Up
you
and away web.
up and away. See you on the next episode for either porno, um,
Pause.
Oz, Spider-Man 2, Fun
Or
Facts with Macaulay.
or just one of the books that I read that Aaron thinks are weird that I read.
Oh yeah, or Macaulay's smutty books, which I would like to do another episode of that. Oh, I'm gonna start Half-Blood Prince tonight. I'm excited about that adventure.
You have some spoilers?
No, because spoiler alert, Jared always told me that I don't know when it's happening, but
Jared spoiled it for you?
Jared told me that Dumbledore died, and I didn't know that. And I don't think he dies in this one because I think he's on the cover of the last book. So I don't know when that happens, but now I know
Why
he's gonna
would
die.
Jared tell you that?
Because it was dick. He did it when we were in Brazil all together. He didn't know, but he also ruined How I Met Your Mother for me. He told me that again. Spoiler alert. How I Met Your Mother. Spoiler alert. He ruined that she dies in the end, and he ruined before that
Barney and
Robin
Helen.
and Barney got
We
divorced.
we had a long conversation about that the other night. Me and
Who
Jared.
about what?
About I argued it's one of the worst endings in TV show history.
The Robin thing? Robin
Yes.
and Barney thing? Absolutely.
I argued that the last episode of How I Met Your Mother is one of the worst TV show endings in
Dude,
history.
they Robin and Barney should have stayed
But
together.
he tried to claim no.
Classic Jared, dude.
I was
Jared, if
I
you're
was
listening
like
to this, call in
I
because
was
that's
like
crazy.
I was like you spent 9 seasons telling me it's not Robin. To then in the last 2 minutes of an episode, it was Robin.
Literally, say it was Robin. Oh, I hated it.
I'm
I
okay
hated
with
it.
let the mom die. Sure, and then just tell me your love story with her.
Right. That what I would be okay with. But the fact that Robin comes in and it makes it even worse that her and Barney were perfect for each other. And it was like, and then you were just like, nah, they don't need to be
Nah,
together anymore.
nah.
Nah, fuck it. Nah. All right, Coordination. I'm out. Peace.